The boo-boos just keep piling up, don't they, possums? Now, with both the Chancellor and the Governor of the Bank of England presently out of the country on a visit to China, the beastly bond markets have turned hostile to the government. As if anyone needed any reminder that typical Labour tax and spend always paves the way for financial turmoil, they nonetheless seem determined to ignore it's stating the obvious, of course, but insanity really is the problem if you repeatedly do the same thing expecting a different result. It would be easy to reel off a long list of statistical mumbo-jumbo to illustrate the point, possums, but you'll likely get bamboozled into confusion in the same way as most people. But, in an effort to simplify defining our predicament courtesy of Rachel Reeves' Princess of Thieves, we can perhaps try and understand the basics. The source of revenue for the Treasury is tax. The Treasury expends funds at the discretion of the government of the day. If tax revenue is insufficient to meet government payment commitments, either existing or planned in future, the government borrows what it requires. Government borrowing contributes to the national debt, which must be repaid at some point in the future. Well, that's the way it's supposed to work. The existence and functions of the capital markets cater in part to government sources of borrowing. This is achieved with the trade in gilt-edged securities, also referred to as gilts. These are UK government bonds, which are essentially debt securities issued by the Bank of England on behalf of the Treasury. In the past couple of days, the capital and foreign exchange markets have begun to look alarmingly pear-shaped. The cost of government borrowing is rocketing, the value of sterling plummets, which basically means the hapless Chancellor's spending ambitions either need to be curtailed or additional sources of revenue must be found. Either taxes go up even further, and/or borrowing increases. So, you see, possums, this is a vicious cycle, and we are the ones who are going to feel the pinch. Add to the mix that nasty little thingy called inflation and there you have it. We're bleeped. To add insult to injury too, for insult is what it is, the Chancellor was nowhere to be seen yesterday.